Let's do an investigation of the triangle sum theorem using the parallel lines postulate. Let's start by drawing a triangle. Now let's name our triangle. We'll name this point A, B, C. We can start by drawing a line through BC. Now, according to the parallel lines postulate, there can only be one line parallel to BC through point A. Let's draw that line right now. Now, also note here that we have two transversals. Let's name another point up here. We'll name this point D. So AD is parallel to BC. Now let's note here that we have two transversals. We have transversal AB and transversal AC that is cutting our two parallel lines. Now let's name some angles in here. We have our three interior angles. We'll name this angle 1, angle 2, angle 3, angle 4, and angle 5. Now, because we have a transversal and because we have parallel lines, measure of angle 1 will be congruent to measure of angle 4 because they are alternate interior angles. Now also, measure of angle 2 is congruent to measure of angle 5. Now, if we also note here, these three angles form a semicircle on a straight line. Because they form a semicircle, we can write an equation. Measure of angle 4 plus measure of angle 3 plus measure of angle 5 equals 180 degrees. Now we can substitute because angle 4 and angle 1 are congruent because they are alternate interior angles, and angle 5 and angle 2 are congruent. We can substitute them in our equation. So now let's substitute them. We'll have measure of angle 1 plus measure of angle 2 plus measure of angle 3 equals 180. Now that has proved that the three angles in a triangle add up to 180. I hope you learned something new, and I hope you enjoyed this lesson.